You gotta get out of here. There's a storm coming. There's demons and cactuses, and it's horrible. Run! Severin 7's got all the news you need. Back to you, Severin. Ah! Yeah, thanks, random weather guy. That's right, it's me, Severin 7, and today we're playing a deck I'm calling the Perfect Storm. And boy, if this doesn't get your inner Timmy going, I don't know what will. We're playing removal, we're playing ramp, we're playing big stupid mid-rangey creatures, and to make it all just mush together into mid-rangey goodness, we're playing Storm the Festival, one of my very favorite cards from Innistrad Midnight Hunt. It'll be rotating very soon, so I want to get some fun and delight out of it before it goes. And I'm sure a lot of you have this crafted if you've been playing for a while. And we are playing a few new cards, namely Cactus Folk Sure Shot. Just as a 4-drop, 4/4 with Reach and Ward 2, it's pretty good all by itself, blocking... because we've got like Glimpse the Core to ramp on 2, and then so that means we could potentially play 4-drops like Invasion of Zendikar, Tushi, and Cactus Folk, so being able to block any kind of flying threats from like Mono Red or Gruul Prowess is pretty useful, and then it just happens to give other creatures we control with Power 4 or greater Trample and Haste until end of turn. So what does that do for us? It lets us make our Topiary Stompers hasty and tramply, which they are not normally. It lets us play Rakdos the Muscle with haste, which is pretty sweet. Storming the Festival into this and something else is quite nice. Can get us some quick life gain here with Aklazot's Deepest Betrayal. And it's just a very fun and interesting card that I thought I would include in the deck as a way to, kind of sort of combo with Storm the Festival. You get this plus something else, and it gets haste. I know there are other options to give haste, but I think he is the best body and the hardest to remove of the bunch. So we're going to give him a shot and see how he does. With that, let's get storming. All right, time to bring the storm down on somebody's parade. Swedish Hammer. Raindrops keep falling on my head. We do not have any black mana. We get to go first. Do I trust that we're going to find the black mana? Probably not. This is a little bit better. We are relying on drawing another green, but 90% of our land is green. So we will keep the 6. Put the Rakdos back for now. We're going to be shuffling anyway. So one of the nice parts about scrying to the bottom is it doesn't really mean it's stuck there. And look at that. A green mana, and we've got to go for the throat for whatever nonsense they throw at us with their mono red stuff. Bloodthirsty Adversary. Boop. And a forest and a stomper, with which we will go get another forest. We only really need one red. Opponent has nothing. Interesting. All right. Well, we unfortunately have to pass. We don't have anything either until they play something for us to kill with this virtue, or we draw one more land. War Chief is pretty good against mono red. I don't know what they're doing over there. They kept a handful of lands and burn spells. Lightning Strike's not going to stop the life gain, and we still get a 4/4. So they kept a handful of burn spells is what they did. They're going to regret that, most assuredly. Look at that. Storm the Festival. And we get a Cactus Folk and a Trespasser, and they scoop. Quickest storm in history. Big Fame Hunter. All right, Big Fame Hunter. Well, I don't know about fame, but I got a storm for you. We get to go first. Commercial District. We'll keep the land. We always keep the land. We've got 3 green already, so Novice Inspector from the opponent. But I see black mana over there, so interesting. Black deck playing Novice Inspector. You have caught my interest, good sir. All right, let's get a stomper down. Let's go get another green, I suppose, because we've got red and black in hand. Hopeless Nightmare. Gonna make us discard. That's fine. We will discard the mountain because we don't need it. Tithing Blade. Gonna make us sacrifice our Stomper. Well, that is making me feel less good about our Rakdos. Well, that is a fantastic draw. That totally solves our sacrificing a creature problems. Is this that Pixie deck? Where they play a Pixie and they pick stuff up? Braids. I'm fine with Braids. Braids gonna, we're not gonna sacrifice anything. We are going to play Rakdos the Muscle. Get in there. You want to block with your Braids? Go for it. They don't. All right. Now we have sacrifice protection, and if they try to kill Rakdos, we can sacrifice the War Chief. Steal some of their stuff. Phyrexian. Aclazotz. All right, you got it, buddy. Yep, you draw that card. My turn. Ooh, Storm the Festival. I love it. I'll take 2 War Chiefs. Yes, I will. I'll gain 6 life. I will absolutely get in there with both of these. Yepers. All right, pass the turn. Opponent's at 4. And they're at dead. Easy peasy. Storm the Festival, man. Hello, opponent. Sphinx P. We get to go first. We got lands. We got removal. We got ramp. We got stuff to do with it. I'm feeling good. Howdy, Tiny Bones. Opponent pings us for 1. Shots fired. Very rude. Fishy fish. Look at that. I'm feeding their fish and they're attacking me. How rude is that? Did you attack somebody that fed your fish? Deathcat Blade and Stomper. Go get a mountain. Pugnacious Hammer Skull. You got it. All right, let's do this. Let's go for the throw at the Hammer Skull and glimpse the core. Pass the turn. Now we got Storm the Festival mana. While our opponent's on their measly 4 mana. Archfiend of the Draws. That's a pretty good draw, but now we can just go for the throw at that. And play Cactus Sure Shot, and that'll make our Storm the Festival next turn even better. Nothing from the opponent. Beautiful. All right. Storm the Festival. Well, we didn't get any crazy scary stuff, but that's fine. They're going to scoop anyway. Doesn't even matter. They're too afraid. All right. Mr. Sankin. Sankin? I don't know. We got ramp. We go first. This is beautiful. These have been some quick games, man. Every time I cast Storm the Festival, the opponents are just like, time to scoop. Let's try and keep that going. We got a great curve here. Yoishin Frontliner. All right, is this finally Boros come to ruin our life? Let's go get a basic forest. If we draw a land, I might play Cactus Folk Sure Shot instead of ramping into Topiary Stomper. Oh, it's soldiers. Interesting. Well, I think we can outrun soldiers. Let's play sure shot. We don't need to ramp right this second. And this lets me get down a hasty war chief for Rakdos. They also can't get it with. We don't even need the ramp anymore. We'll get down war chief. Hold back the sure shot. No sense in sacrificing it to something they can just get back from the yard. But if they want to double block this, that is well worth it. They choose not to. Resolute reinforcements, that's fine. They don't have enough mana to brutal Cathar our sure shot though, so that's what's important. See, if we'd played Stomper, yeah, we'd have 6 mana right now, but we would have not been able to block last turn, and that would have been bad. So let's get down Rakdos the Muscle. And then next turn when we play Stomper, it will be able to attack. I'm gonna go ahead and get in with both of these. Opponent has Wandering Emperor. Boy, that's unfortunate. I imagine it's going to hit Rakdos. Until your next end step, so I'd have to cast them this turn. That's okay. It's unfortunate, but it's alright. Good old Wandering Emperor. Alright. Another Valiant veteran. So the dudes are big. And a Siege veteran. That is a thing they can do. We need to storm the festival.
Remember your training.
And it's just going to get in there with the reinforcements. That's fine. That is unfortunately not a Storm the Festival. So we'll play Topiary Stomper. Go get a forest. Go ahead and go after the Emperor. Get rid of it. Hopefully. They let it go. And we will play Trespasser. We don't have any creatures, so we'll just exile their Emperor. Frontliner. It's going to keep putting counters on the reinforcements. And they pass. There's a Storm the Festival, boys. Junji and War Chief. Beautiful. Get in there with Junji. Do they have another Emperor? Is that what their last card is? Emperor? Okay. I was gonna say, come on, don't make me cry like that. We're not flashing this festival back for at least a couple turns, but that was a very good turn of events. Well, I'll absolutely just throw this Trespasser in front of this reinforcements. But it's just gonna pass. Alright, so we're just gonna pass and go for the throat something. Submit 0. One of the Ganjos, that's fine. That's a good game, sir. Opponent blocks. And blocks. Blocks. They have to put more in front of that war chief. They have to double block. I mean, I don't even have to go for the throw something if they just leave the one blocker for the war chief. Okay, there they go. Now they're getting smart. Unfortunately, that will still not be enough, as we will just kill this reinforcements and the war chief will trample through. GG. Almost thought we were going to lose that one. That was close. Storm the Festival, though, saved our butt, as always. Opponent is going first. We got ramp, we got removal, we got stuff to play with the ramp. Hello. Give him the old Oko hat tip. All right, Gruul. They're gonna. Oh, they're ramp too. Okay. Well, let's see whose ramp deck is better. Let's get the marsh down. Glimpse the core. Get our own basic forest. We got a Stomper to follow that up, or a removal spell, depending. All right, cool. We get to get this tap land out of the way, get some Surveil. The Surveil doesn't matter because we're going to Stomper. I should have done that after. All right, we don't need any more black. We got plenty of swamps in hand. That was definitely a boo-boo on my part, though. I should have played the commercial district after we Topiary Stompered. Smuggler's Surprise. Opponent is going to get 2 creatures. They get a Stomper and a Terror. They play the Stomper. So they must have another surprise in hand, which is a problem. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to Invasion of Zendikar and hold up Go for the Throat. Get a forest and a mountain. Go ahead and smack that invasion. Get another 4/4. And we want to save the Go for the Throat for the Calamity that he may play with Smuggler. I don't think he would have wasted a Smuggler Surprise digging for creatures unless he had another one. He plays a Stomper, so he can attack with his Stompers now. I will gladly trade. Get as much off his board as I can. Workshop War Chief. Alright, well, we'll play a War Chief. Get in there. If he doesn't block... No, he's gonna block. Alright, that's fine. Things us for one. So the question is he waiting for the combo or does he just have it? Brotherhood's End. That's fine. We still have a 4/4 out of that. I mean, surprised he's not. I mean, he probably doesn't want to risk. So we'll play another War Chief, but I think I'm going to blitz this one. try to draw Storm the Festival here. Because we still get a 4/4. Draw another land. Alright, it's all up to this go for the throat to save our lives. Spinewood's Armadillo. Alright. Ooh, Junji. Do I have enough? Okay, so let's do this the smart way. So, black, black, red, red, forest. Play Junji. Get in there. Opponent's gonna block. That's fine. We are going to Virtue of Persistence to get rid of... No, we're not. I'm bad at this game. We're gonna Topiary Stomper. I forgot about the ward when I was doing my calculations of making sure we could Virtue and go for the throat. So, just making all kinds of play mistakes this game. Don't be like me. Play this deck better than I did. I still don't think it was wrong to attack. Terror of the Peaks. Alright, so he's got the Terror. Does he have something to do with it? Nope, he's just gonna scoop. We still got there. Broglio Septimo with the Rakdos Avatar. All right, well, we're gonna try to kill him with exactly Rakdos. This is a great hand for it. So Commercial District, Surveil. We like triplets. We'll keep them. Forest, Glimpse. We need another black. Necesito another black mana. But, oh, I messed up. That's okay. Gix Yawgmoth Praetor. We will play a Workshop Warchief and gain some life. Sulphurous Springs for the opponent. Voldarin Epicure. Is this like an Anvil deck or something? Lord Skitter. Alright. You got it. You Lord Skitter your day up, buddy. And we will absolutely block. We're not trying to reanimate stuff, so I don't care about Lord Skitter. Let's play Gruff Triplets. Have fun with that. Get in there for 4. If we draw black mana, we can play Rakdos and sacrifice. Oh, heck yeah. Alright. Opponent's gonna double block. They must have a board wipe. In this deck, though? This feels like a bad deck to be playing board wipes in. I could understand in Sunfall decks because all your creatures count towards the Sunfall token, but I feel like playing board wipes in this deck is... So I'm a little confused. I feel like it would have been better for them to just not block. Like if I'm the opponent, I just take 4. Another Gix. And looks like they're thinking about sacking the blood token. Yep, okay. Cut down, out of the way. We don't find the black, but that's okay. More Trespassers, which we don't need. Let's go ahead and play a Trespasser. Eat their Skitter. Get in for 9. Which the opponent does not want to block at all for any reason. I love Gruff Triplets. That's another one of my guilty pleasures whenever I play any kind of ramp green deck. He blocked it. It makes both of our triplets 6/6s. He's got to kill both of those in one go. Lord Skitter's not going to do it. Can eat something out of our graveyard, but that's not going to help. All right, Cactus Folk Sure Shot. Not that we need it. Let's see if the opponent has removal here. Even if they have it, they don't have enough. They only have 3 mana, so if they kill one of the triplets, then they still die. And that's still lethal. That's still lethal. GG. Give him the hat tip. All right. Victory. All right, and we're back for the post-game wrap. And I love Storm the Festival so much. I can't say enough good stuff about it. We went overall with the deck 25 and 19 for a 57% win rate. Oddly enough, we had a 75% on the draw win rate. Tell me that's not weird, right? So I feel like you're always going second, boom, there you go. This is the deck. That just showcases how much we were not on the play when I was playing this deck. So, really, like, if you look here, our only really bad matchups are against blue-white control and mono-red aggro. Everything else, Boros, life gain, Esper, mono-white, teamer control, mono-blue, we're doing pretty good. So the deck is a ton of fun. The matches that I played on camera to record, I just so you guys know, I don't intentionally exclude losses to make the decks look better. That's why I always go over these stats at the end. I just try to showcase the fun, interesting games that I play instead of putting 30 minutes of just whatever games I happen to play. So I do try to choose the more interesting and fun games where it really showcases the deck's power. But just so you see, we did go 8-4 in the recorded games with a 67% win rate. Got ourselves up into Platinum 3. And it's just a great deck. So if you don't have a lot of these older cards, I wouldn't recommend crafting it with rotation coming so soon. But I mean, Storm the Festival is only a rare, and if you're anything like me, I have a lot of rare wild cards, but not so many mythic ones. So at least it's not a mythic. But if you happen to have these laying around from playing back during the Midnight Hunt and Vow times, I would highly recommend playing this deck. It's so much fun. And Storm the Festival is just so much value, and it's so hard for an opponent to deal with just that recurring avalanche of just stuff happening that for one card to just do so many things. And you don't have to play Gruff Triplets in the deck. I put 1 Gruff Triplets in the deck because I just love Gruff Triplets and I wanted it in there, and I think it synergizes really nicely with Rakdos as a follow-up, because we can play Cactus Sure Shot into Rakdos into Gruff Triplets, and then we can sacrifice a triplet and it'll give the 2 other triplets the counters, and then they get haste. So it turns our 6 mana investment into a 12 trample haste power nonsense. So with that, if you guys enjoyed this, I hope that you would take a moment to consider hitting that like button and that subscribe button. Every one of those really helps me out on my journey, and I appreciate every one of you who made it with me this far. I will see you in the next one.